Hi, I'm Liz McDonald, teaching at my studio Brazilian Yoga and Pilates, and I'm here to show you Vrikshasana, or tree pose, and variations. Because like every body is different, I think every tree is different. So we're gonna spice this up a little bit and have some fun with it, but we're gonna start from that classical base. So a great preparation for tree pose is actually plies. I like to take the feet apart in kind of a second position, a close second position. Inhale the spine straight and exhale down. Really discover the symmetry of your knees and hips opening. Good. Actually, let's inhale on the way down. It's like an expansion. Exhale on the way up. And you just want to work through kind of like you're sliding on rails. What we want to do here is discover equal strength in both legs and how those legs connect us from the earth all the way to our core. It's something that sounds really obvious, but it's something that we forget to feel. So just take a few breaths here. See, I'm still talking, so maybe you forgot that you're doing this. And definitely feel the strength circumductively in the legs. Later, tree pose will be super easy. Good. And now go ahead. If you're really going for it today, keep going the whole time. And find yourself in mountain pose. You want to take the feet right beneath the knees, and you want the knees to be right beneath the hips, and then stack the shoulders up. So find your symmetry standing. Take a moment here. And as we start to begin the next journey, just know that any stop along that point is valid. You'll get the same benefits. Tree pose is all about improving our sense of focus, concentration, and balance. So even if we're standing symmetrically, we're already doing the work just by holding ourselves up against gravity. So if you need to come back to this home base at any time, you may. For now, we're gonna try tree by shifting our weight into our left foot and then slowly picking up our right leg. Now I think it's important to pause here for a second, because not only does it make sure that your leg is moving through your core strength, but it also means that you're gonna be able to maintain your balance regardless of what's going on over here, because you're tuned into that axis. Now in terms of where to rest the foot, you can have a low tree or you can have a high tree. The only tree not to have is one that would rest the foot on the knee, because the knee joint is a little bit more delicate. In fact, the only people who should not do tree pose are those that have repetitive knee injuries. A third, more advanced option is to actually take half lotus in the tree. I like this one because I do. And then, once we have the lower body set, now we can start to get creative with the upper body. This is the base, or the trunk of the tree. And then, everything growing outwards, from the ribs all the way out through the fingers, you can think of as branches. And maybe even leaves. And the shapes of all of those things can be customized according to your taste. Now I'm gonna take sort of a funky asymmetrical tree because my right side's a little shorter than my left. So I might do something like this. And this is my tree. The main thing is just to keep your eyes focused on something in front of you. If you're a beginner, definitely anchoring the line of vision is a way for you to maintain your balance. If you're more advanced, it's not so important. Whenever you're ready, change sides. You may need to shake out the feet a little bit. Now, the reason why it takes time to develop a balance that's inside ourselves is because we're trained to anchor ourselves on things outside of ourselves. So tree is a great way to start making your axis you. It's like coming into your core. Let's slowly shift our weight into the right foot. And now pick up the left leg. Dangle it a little bit if you can. Yay, it's attached. Okay. Inhale, take a breath to prepare. And I always set up this pose. I tell people, listen, you gotta really feel your way through it at every stage. Make sure that you're comfortable at one spot before you move on to the next one. Feel it out. So you may want to stop here. This is the classical tree pose. You may want to inhale and take it up. Ooh, and if you wobble, that's fine, you're learning. Inhale up. You may want to take the arms out. Okay, so now we're going to move to tree on the right side. Once again, you want to set up your base in such a way that feels absolutely comfortable and stable for you. That way you're free to play with the possibilities on top. So find your core, find your axis, and stay tuned into that feeling of connection through the earth and suspension to the sky. So again, the spine is stretching in both directions from the center. And then just allow your branches to spread and grow in whatever way that may feel good for you. Now again, I have kind of a tight right side, so I'm gonna actually twist it this way and open up the back of my right shoulder. This is one of those really twisty trees, gnarly roots. Whatever your tree, whatever shape your tree is, try to embody the spirit of the tree, feeling the pose affect you from your core outwards in concentric circles. A ripple effect relaxing from the spinal tissue all the way out through the skin and even beyond. And whenever you're finished, go ahead and relax, shake out the feet, take mountain pose. Close the eyes for a moment. And just notice how easy it is, once again, to stand on 2 feet. I'm Liz McDonald, teaching at my studio, Brazilian Yoga and Pilates. Thank you for watching Tree Pose and Variations.